And now the field's bunched back together, so now why not put on 4 fresh tires and see what you got for the 55?
I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. But I will tell you this. They're still going to have to pit again. 78 complete of 134 laps. There is still going to be at least another green flag pit stop if it goes to the finish. First caution finally out after an incident with the 62. Ryan Heffley will step away. Coverage continues with the Northwestern Truck Series presented by Waltz Beard Co. on LSR TV, your home of sim racing after a quick timeout.
All right, timeout's over. Let's go back.
No commercial?
Yeah, we'll just let it go this way. I ran out of commercials.
You ran out of commercials?
Yeah.
All right, so look.
Why don't
like
you play the 600? You don't have no commercials, is what it is. You don't have your commercials.
Looks like the 77 is the lucky dog.
I'm ready.
Got you. You didn't have them. I got you.
Maybe the 9. 9 is the lucky dog, I believe.
I thought it was Walters.
Yeah, Corey Walters. I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought Walters got the free pass. Well, now they're saying Harris is in the 11.
So, and Devin West is in 9th. Do you think he has enough time to get back up there?
Nope.
No, I don't. I think he's got some kind of handling problem on his truck. I don't know. Wow. I'll tell you guys, we needed that caution though. Almost. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Cody, no Astros truck for you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Cody, no Astros truck?
No.
Texas Rangers.
No.
Dallas Stars.
Now we're talking.
Oh, that's hockey.
I'll watch the Dallas Stars just because I know the guy. I know a good friend. Jim Baum is the Louisville Autoplex owner, and he sells all the cars to the yeah.
Guys, we're going green, and Dean Moore had just pitted. He stayed out. He's the race leader.
Are we going green?
Oh, no.
We're still under caution. What are you talking about?
Well, they're doubled up, so I was like, oh, hey, we're going green. They never double up.
They're just excited.
Yeah, Dean Moore stayed out because he was on pit road had just pitted when that caution came out, so he's still the leader.
Wow. So he didn't pit when everybody else pitted. He done what I thought everybody was going to do. He stayed out.
He only had maybe half a lap on his tires, so why not?
Right.
He's still fresh. He wasn't even up to speed yet.
All right, lights are off on the pace car now, so we're getting ready for a restart.
Alrighty, I shall open mics now. Mics are open.
Lights off on the pace car. The one to go indication being... No, wait a minute. They are going to put the caution lights back on the pace car. And we will stay under yellow flag. So I guess something not right with timing and scoring or an issue. And they quickly called for the caution to come back out. I thought we were going to go back to green, but we are under yellow again. Lap 80 of 134. Greg, they needed this. They needed this caution flag.
The one person that didn't need a caution flag was that 55 of Dan West Jr. because he was setting sail and looking pretty right now. But everyone else needed that one. And Wesley, that worked out for the 33 of Dean Moore because he wasn't even back up to speed after pitting when that caution came out. He didn't have to pit. He
sure did.
Stayed back out there, and here he is leading the way.
Sure did. Dean Moore, only maybe 2 laps, if that, on tires and fuel, as everybody else came to pit road. I was the one that said, okay, guys, he's going to be the one that'll, they're all going to stay on the racetrack, but of course, they proved me wrong. They all came to pit road, led by Wes Stabnow and company, but Moore, again, only pitting a lap before the caution happened with Ryan Heffley's car in 62. And we'll set him up for the restart. Looks like time and scoring likes what they see. Virtual style here at Auto Club Speedway. The lights will go off on the pace car this time by. And we will set him up for the restart here. Working lap 81 complete. Working lap 82. And I still believe, Greg, they're going to have to pit again, whether it's a caution or another cycle of green flag pit stops, and do cautions breed cautions now as we get ready for green?
We'll see. That is the age-old adage when it comes to stock car racing, so we'll see if that proves to be the case. You are definitely right. They, no doubt, are going to need to have one more pit stop. Question is, will it be under green? Will it be under caution?
Will it be green or will it be caution? Some of the awesome camera angles, the speed shots that are around the racetrack, one of the new updates along with the new damage update, the new 87 Chevrolet and Ford. North Wilkesboro Speedway is also the shaking cameras. I love them. I love the flybys when they speed shot around the racetrack. Working lap 80 of 134. We're going to rest our voice again as they get ready to come back to green from caution to full speed. Feel the thunder with the Northwest Truck Series as we come back for a restart here at Auto Club.
Mike's clear.
Use those shaking cameras.
Well, it's kind of automatic. I don't turn them on or off.
I got you.
Shout out Tyler King, sitting in 7th right now.
Yeah, like right now, don't do it.
Well, they got to get up to speed, though.
Yeah, but you know what
I'm wondering
saying.
if it's what's causing my CPU or my GPU to overload. I'm getting encoding overload. Like, this one is going to do it. This one may not be close enough to the wall. Yeah, it'll do it.
I love watching them bump on the back.
Yes.
It's so wicked.
Really cool. All right.
I'll let him cross the line. Alright, mics are open.
That sound, whether it's virtual or reality, and yes, reality is settling in across the country for that roar at tracks again. LFR TV coverage rolls on after the restart, and it's Moore, Dean Moore, leading the way over Stabnow, who's moved to second as they go to turn number 3.
Stabnow with a dive into the lead. Notice who has fallen back to 4th. Dan West Jr., fastest truck in town, in 4th under pressure from Onbacher for 5th. Hello, Devin West in the 5. He's coming up as well. I'm not so sure we've seen the last of that 5 truck tonight, guys.
Yeah,
that caution helped them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Devin West was playing possum, so to speak, and now he's got an opportunity to be back in this battle for the top 5. He's just outside that spot in 6th as they come roaring back down the back straightaway. 84 of 134 here. 200 miles at Auto Club Speedway, and Stabnow leads them for the first time here tonight in the nightfall closing in here in Fontana.
Stabnow leading the way. How about Chris White up there battling for 2nd right now with Dan West Jr.?
Whoa!
Settle down.
Below the apron almost. That's Stabnow fighting and defending his spot. Here comes Dan West Jr. And he'll carry a flock of trucks with him in white, Moore, and West. Sounds like a law firm as they roll off of turn 2.
Tyler King with a good run back there as well. He's kind of watching this all unfold in the 44, getting a good run now on Ottenbacher right now. They go single file through 3 and 4 that time. A little bit surprising there. We'll see how they fan out here off turn number 4. Dean Moore up there in the 4th spot after restarting in the lead. Dennis Moore has fallen back to 8th right now. He's kind of stuck behind us right now, trying to get himself back up in there. Devin West going with Dean Moore right now in the 33. Trying to size up Chris White in the 83. Boy, what a run Chris White has had after qualifying 17th. Has fought his way back up to 3rd. Chris White must have something going on with that Ford, because ever since he made the switch from Ford to Chevy, it has been lights out for Chris White.
Greg, does it seem like since we came back off of that first caution, since the green flag, these drivers have been on it? I mean, they're hitting that loud pedal, and they are really trying to get it. I mean, they're definitely, the racing's become more fierce.
Yeah, that caution really gave them a chance to settle down and reassess things, and then all of a sudden they realized, oh, hey, we're around 50 to go. Let's
for the lead!
Ooh,
contact! to stand now. Up the racetrack, and Dan West Jr. goes back to the lead.
That 55 is on a mission right now, Wesley, but he's got to be careful. He already used that fast repair, and bumping and grinding with Stab now at 200 miles an hour, not exactly what you want to do here when you've already used the fast repair. West Jr. out to the lead. Devin West is creeping his way back up into the picture. He's up to fourth now, putting pressure on Chris White for the third spot with Dean Moore behind him. Devin West, he's going to pick up Stab now here. Stab now goes down to the apron. A little bit of a side draft there off of White by West. The younger West trying to get up there inside of Chris White, getting the run. He's going to get third and try to take second as well. Devin West nowhere near done.
To the inside, here comes Devin West trying to close in as they roar down the back straightaway. Racing getting intense here as we get closer to lap 100. Just under 40-plus laps to go. It's Dan West getting around Stab now. Stab now under attack by Son Devin as they go to the inside.
White trying to figure out where he's going to go. He thought about squeezing the middle, but didn't have the run. Devin West is second at the line, but Stab now coming fighting back on the outside, and that's something you see at this track a lot. That outside lane really gets a lot of momentum built through the tri-oval, and it allows you to get that run, but Devin able to clear Jeff Stab now going through 1 and 2, and now trying to set his sights on his father and get himself back where he was before whatever that was happened on pit road.
The Ford F-150, one of the new trucks that just got released by iRacing a couple of weeks ago. That beautiful-looking machine, Waltz Beardco, number 24. Leading the way is still West and West. The father-son are back at 1 and 2. Stab now back in third. White and Moore, the top 5. Coming up on 10 laps to lap 100. 44 laps to go here at Auto Club. They're back in turn 1.
0.8 of a second between Devin West and his father, Dan. He's trying to track him down. Remember, Devin was about the only truck that had anything for Dan in the 55. Those trucks so similar. I'd almost say they're on the same setup, Wesley, because those trucks have just been so equal all night long. Just it's a shame Devin got shuffled back there for quite a bit of time, but he's back up to second now, trying to catch back up to Dan. I would almost hazard to say they're on the same setup.
Back across the stripe, it is West. West, Stab now. 1, 2, and 3. White is in fourth. Moore fifth. King. How about Terry King? What a good run for him in the number 6 position. Hockey player Ottenbacher in seventh. Moore, Paulison, Anderson, your top 10 right now. And working lap number 92 coming up when they cross the stripe. And there's another battle with Ottenbacher, King, Moore, and company. Battling inside the top 10 off turn 4.
Dennis Moore trying to go after Ottenbacher right now. He's taking the outside, trying to follow Tyler King, who's in turn following Dean. Dennis trying to get up there. Meanwhile, Devin up front shaved 0.2 of a second off of his father's lead, and he might be getting into that position now, Wesley, where he might be able to just barely grab a little bit of a draft off the rear of the 55 and pull himself right back up.
There is absolutely no way possible that they can go to the finish. They're going to have to pit. The question is, will we see a final cycle of green flag pit stops as the money stop, or will we get another visit from the Banana Republic yellow flag and have to come to pit road? They cannot. The entire field, no way possible, can go to the finish here at Auto Club without making at least one more pit stop. Lap 93 of 134. It's the father-son West show off turn 2.
And Devin shaved another 0.2 off that time. It's under half a second now. Trying to reel in his father. Boy, what an incredible story Devin West coming back would be after something happened on pit road. We're not sure if it was a penalty or if he just elected to take the manual repair instead of the fast repair. We haven't gotten official word what the story was. Either way, he has had to climb his way back from a lap down and has worked his way now in the second spot, and he is the fastest truck on the racetrack.
Right on board now with Stab now. No, that's Devin West. My apologies. Right on board with Devin West, trying to reel in Daddy. 55 and 5, 1 and 2.